Hi everybody. Sorry I look so ridiculously tired. I just got up and I'm rushing to go to breakfast with my parents, but I wanted to get this in real quick. Um, Basically, I'm not, this isn't really a video for this week, unfortunately. I'm not doing one for this week. If you follow my blog, you know that there's been some crap going on, and apologies for the overdramatic postings. Tumblr is my one place to vent all of this stuff. So, but still stuff going on there, still trying to work through this stuff. So I just didn't feel like I could really pull out all the stops on a video telling you what to do when you miss your SO when my SO and I are arguing right now. But I will say a few things. Like I said, this vlog is going to focus more on the general long distance relationship aspect of a military relationship. I know a lot of the girls have already covered deployments or have covered, basic or have covered these things that I've kind of gone through, but I went through as his friend. I didn't go through as his girlfriend. So it was a very different, situation for us. So I know long distance relationships. My relationship before Benji was with a guy named Alex for almost a year, and it was long distance, Ohio, Florida. And so now I'm back in a long distance relationship with Ohio, California. So I know how it goes. And unfortunately, I kind of realized I originally was just going to post a sappy little thing. Sorry, I'm not doing these at all anymore. And then I calmed down and I realized, yeah, we're fighting right now, but I think a lot of that has to do with us as a couple, but also the distance. And I know what the distance can do. The distance is why my ex and I broke up. We couldn't handle it. And I know it's tough. And And so, just a couple words of advice: breathe, try not to say anything too much when you're angry. And I know that sounds sensible, but it's so hard. I've been learning that the past few days. Really try to step back and relax. Realize that if you are stressed out by the distance, if you are stressed by missing them, by not being able to see them, especially in an argument, it's really hard to argue over the phone, over text, especially if they can't call you. Not being able to see their face, knowing that if it does get resolved, you can't, give each other that look that you mean it and hug, that you just kind of gotta believe it. It's very hard to actually step back and relax, but you've got to do it. No matter how it turns out, you are going to only upset yourself more if you let yourself get work done. So, what I was trying to get to was keep in mind that if it's hard for you, it's also hard for them. And so tensions are going to be very high on both ends. They're dealing with the distance. They're dealing with the same stress as you are if you're arguing. They're dealing with the stresses of work, of being away from everyone. You probably have friends right here you can turn to. They have their buddies, but it's not the same as, their family or the people they grew up with. So you've both got a lot of things to keep in mind. So keep it in mind. Um, I know that a lot of you might want to be stubborn and hold your ground. I'm one of those people that I need a resolution. I refuse to apologize if I don't believe I've done something wrong. But you need to show a little give. You need to learn to compromise. You need to learn that your pride is far less important than making sure that you work as a couple if that's what you want. So, food for thought. Um, what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else, now I can't remember. Um, You're getting bored with me just sitting here trying to remember. I do this all the time. I forget what I was going to say, and then I get so frustrated. I'll be there sitting at breakfast. I'll be like, Dad, you interrupted, and now I don't know what I was going to say. um, da 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 da. Well, I guess that's it for now. I'll probably have more tips and stuff that focus on a happier side of relationships. I hope soon. Cross your fingers for us. I'm scared but optimistic. I mean, if you heard our story, you've seen our story. Hopefully, we can get through this. But so good luck to any of you guys dealing with this stuff. Sorry this isn't longer, but I will see you next week, either way. And if you do have any questions, obviously these other amazing women have all posted really good advice. So even if I'm kind of lacking this week, you can get pretty much anything you need to know there. You can always shoot us an email at tumblrmilsos@gmail.com. You can always, leave a comment right here. You can always message any of us in our ask box or in our milsotv.tumblr.com ask box, all that stuff. So get a hold of us. I've learned that having a couple of you to vent to and just kind of let it all out has helped. So trust me, that's going to be a huge thing too, is that you're not going to necessarily have people who understand. So it's nice to just vent to someone who does. So nothing wrong with venting. Um, so yeah, I'll hopefully have more for you next week, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. I'm off to breakfast. Bye.